What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to know what you all got to say about these topics. And ladies and gentlemen, ladies and sports fans and gentlemen, we have the WNBA Finals match set, ready to go, as the Minnesota Lynx were able to defeat the Connecticut Sun and punch their ticket to the 2024 WNBA Finals, where they will be met and match up against the New York Liberty, led by Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one of those type of series for me where I'm going to be torn between the two teams, as both these teams have garnered my highest of respects. They're both filled with players, that I truly love watching. And not only that, been loving watching for years. Seeing both of these teams build the teams that they're presenting now, going through the grind, losing, going through the ups and downs of what it takes to become a champion. Just to put it out there real quick, the New York Liberty have never won a WNBA championship, but I believe they have the most appearances without winning a WNBA. No, because I think the Minnesota Lynx, they have the most appearances. I believe this is their 7th appearance, but the New York Liberty, for sure, I know, are right there in the mix, as they've made it to the WNBA Finals 6 times, including this one, and never have won the big one, if you will. So both these teams, like I say, are highly respected on my from where I'm standing in life. When you talk about the Breanna Stewarts, the Sabrina Ionescu's, the Courtney Vandersloops, the Jonquel Joneses, Hines Allen. I love all of these players. And on the Minnesota Lynx side, you got, of course, the Defensive Player of the Year, reigning Defensive Player of the Year, Nafisa Collier. She leads a band of phenomenal players as well. You're talking about Courtney Williams, the fiery Courtney Williams, Alana Smith. Courtney Williams and Alana Smith used to play for my Chicago Sky. And as well, you're talking about Carrollton, the three-point sharpshooter. Just talent all around. And I'm really looking forward to this matchup. But just to throw it out there real quick, I think that I'm going to have to ride with the Liberty, man. I think I'm going to have to ride with them because I'm really loving the revenge tour that they're on. Last season in the 2023 WNBA Finals, they lost to a prolific Asia Wilson, and the Las Vegas Aces was just streaking at that time. They were able to defeat the Las Vegas Aces this time in the conference championships, and respectfully, I can't be mad at that. I love me a good revenge tour. I know that I was, if you've been rocking with me, I was advocating for the three-peat by the Las Vegas Aces, but, it is what it is. We won't get that. If they were in the mix, I probably would be cheering for Asia and the Aces, but since they are not, we got to roll with who's there. And we talking about two UConn legends. If y'all been rocking with me, UConn college basketball is one of those things that I love and live for. Been rocking with them since I was a wee little lad back in the Ray Allen and Rip Hamilton days. Kemba Walker probably is my favorite UConn player of all time, just because of the streak the game that he had, and also what I'm trying to say, the time that Kemba Walker, when he was at UConn, he was probably the best college player out there. I mean, I think it was him and Maya Moore in college at the same time. But Kemba was the king, man. And he used to do some crazy stuff. Kind of always reminded me of Kyrie Irving in his UConn days. That might be cap, but it is what it is. I'm just kind of going down memory lane. We got two UConn legends in Nafisa Collier and also Breanna Stewart facing off. And that's where I'm kind of torn between the two because I always go for my UConn ladies. You know, if they're in the mix, there's always a UConn player in the mix when it comes to the playoffs and the WNBA finals. Just throwing that out there as well. Um, so just seeing these two matched up, it's going to be difficult for me to cheer against or cheer wholeheartedly for one whilst going against the other. But I do, just as far as knowing the history of the New York Liberty, how often and how many times they've made it to the WNBA finals, just how intricate and how they've been a part of WNBA history all these years. I really have an appreciation for their story, and I would love to see them complete the revenge tour. I mean, it's at this point is well deserved. We're talking about Sabrina Ionescu, who's elevated her game every year. She's been a professional basketball player. Of course, Bree, she's already got a championship, I believe 2 championships. But still, she wants to add that New York Liberty championship to her legacy. And respectfully, I think that would elevate her to a higher status as far as just being a WNBA legend because the New York Liberty has had many and many legends from Rebecca Lobo on down come through that Liberty squad, and none of them have been able to get the job done. So if Stewie is able to do it, as well as Bree, I think that it'll just put them on a whole different map. And again, we're talking about the rich history of the WNBA. You can't talk too much without mentioning the Minnesota Lynx, led by the legendary coach Cheryl Reeve, who I have a high respect for. I regard her as the Greg Popovich. I don't like comparing the ladies to the men, but when we're talking about just putting in context, Cheryl Reeve is the Greg Popovich of the WNBA. She's developed so many legendary players. She's won her fair share. I think she's a 4-time WNBA a champion as a coach. And she's just really, somebody that I can respect as far as putting in the work and maintaining that culture of championship in Minnesota. So we're talking about a lot of rich history over there as well. She's also coached my favorite WNBA player of all time, and Maya Moore. And just a side note, man, I got Nafisa Collier as Maya Moore 2.0. Respectfully, I love me some Maya Moore, but Maya was like a straight up bucket. She could do all the other stuff as well, but she was a straight up bucket. Nafisa is a elite defensive player, an elite rebounder, and an elite passer, in addition to an elite scorer. Just, the full package, man, when you talk about Nafisa Collier, just the heart of a champion, even though I don't believe she has a WNBA championship as of yet. And also a very humble superstar. She's not one of them types that get a lot of press. In the media, and she's not one that's gonna go out of her way trying to get a lot of attention. She's really a consummate professional, and I just love me some Fee, man. I do. She reminds me so much of my favorite player, Maya Moore. So, but like I said, man, I gotta stick to my guns. I was cheering for the three-peat for the Aces, but again, they will not be able to accomplish that mission at least this year. Maybe they'll get another opportunity in the future. But right now, I'm on the revenge tour. I'm with Stewie. I'm with Bree. And I hate to do that, man, because I love Nafisa. If I'll be honest, man, if the Connecticut Sun would have beat the Minnesota Lynx, I would have been cheering for the New York Liberty. Not even a second thought, right? And honestly, although I'm cheering for the three-peat, I was advocating for the three-peat for the Aces and Asia Wilson. If the Aces would have beat the New York Liberty and had to match up against the Lynx in the finals, I would have been cheering for the Lynx. It would have been difficult, to go against my own money. But my heart would have been with the Minnesota Lynx and the Nafisa Collier. Wow, my money would have been on the Aces. You know what I mean? So, just sometimes you find yourself in these dichotomies when it comes to sports. At least a guy like me, who can appreciate all of these players for where they are and for what they have done. So, but we will be getting this matchup. It's going to be one for the ages. I truly believe I got this going down as a 5-game series, and so we will see how it goes. I got the Liberty in 5. I don't see the Lynx laying down, as they have led the league not only in defensive rating. I believe they're the number 1 defensive team, but they also the number 1 3-point shooting team, as the New York Liberty are the number 1 total offense team. They really get the ball spread around. Any one of them can go crazy. I'm talking about Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, or Jaquel Jones, quiet as kept, who I've likened to be the Kevin Durant of the league. She's a pure bucket, man. I love Jaquel's game. So that's all I got for y'all on this one. Make sure y'all tap into the WNBA finals. They will be beginning Thursday. And for the football fans, I know brothers, I know ladies, it's kind of difficult to be tuning away from football to watch some WNBA, but I've been an advocate for the dub. I've been really advocating for them because it's some good basketball. If you can appreciate the kind of basketball, if you're looking for the NBA from the WNBA, you're going to be upset. I'll say that much. But if you can appreciate what these ladies bring and how they do it, then you will be thoroughly entertained. But again, that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video on your way out. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. As I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on this here platform. And last but not least, my favorite part of the whole game, please leave y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always interested to know what y'all got to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.